Hello and welcome to the Online Business Hangout. This is the third episode, and I'm Tarek Benson. We have Kat Pine with us, and we have Johan Castro, and then we have Merlin with us, if I got it right. And she's our guest tonight, and this is her first hangout with us. So everybody introduce yourself, starting from Kat.
Hi, I'm Kat. I'm finally here. Yes, I'm living in France at the moment and doing grand. Thanks for lovely hangout. Can't wait to start.
Awesome.
Johan?
Yeah. Okay. So me. Yes. I'm Johan Karlström, and I have been here in SFM in 14 months now, I think, and I've been in a different hangouts, and it's very enjoyable. You learn a lot, and it's nice to share a lot with you watching, and yeah, really nice to be here with you.
Awesome. And you, Merlin?
Hello, Marlene is my name. And thank you for the invitation. It's great being here. So I'm in Sweden, and this is my first live hangout, actually. So you know, I've been sending a wish to the universe, you know, for a hangout just dropping down. And all of a sudden it did. So I thought, okay, this must be a sign. So what else do you want me to say? I'm with the SFM and DEA for 7 months now, I think. And yeah. Should I say something else?
Awesome. That's great, Merlin. And we're happy to have you with us.
Thank you very much, Tara.
We're glad to have another lady, not just Kat alone.
No, it's even. 2 boys and 2 girls.
Awesome.
Yeah, normally.
This was the thing you should have. Okay.
Awesome. And I'm Tarek Benson, and I'm based in Nigeria, Africa. And hopefully today I'm going to have a good internet connection to stay long to the end of the hangout.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hope so, because you're admin. So if Tarek goes, the whole show goes, guys. We're just so you know.
Awesome. A week ago, we all started a new challenge with Stuart Ross, which is this 30 Days SFM Elite Challenge. This is to help us get in touch with our list, to build relationship with our list, and to get our marketing efforts going. So I'm going to start with Kat. How do you find the challenge so far? What is your experience with it?
The challenge is amazing. I don't think I've been on a challenge so brilliantly. Stuart is on a real high himself because he's just moved out to Miami, so he's got new environment, he's got new buzz, and he's doing this challenge. I feel this is obviously only my experience, really to help us all get laser focused again and make things really simple. It's true that I've been, I don't know, maybe 2-3 years, I don't know, maybe 4, lost count, with this SFMDEA, and just you change, you evolve, so your niche is constantly changing, and you sort of just are out there trying to do things. And I find that with Stuart, I was getting pinpoint anyway. I was coming like to a pinpoint, and with Stuart, it's just amazing because things are becoming really so clear. And I now know who I want to talk to, how I want to talk to them, who I don't want to talk to. You know, if people get offended, well, I'm really sorry, but that's the way I am. I don't mean to offend it. I obviously don't do it purposefully, but you know, a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't say this, you shouldn't do this, and you know, I'm at a certain age where I'm just thinking, well, hey man, you know, I'm going to live how I am, and you accept it. And I think that with the blogging and the fact that we're all in this together, and it's elite, so it's kind of a notch above, really. Also, the blogs and everyone's blogs are just so amazing. You know, you obviously got to keep the grey cells going here to just sort of keep up to date with everything and everyone. And I think it's just amazing. It's really amazing. It's giving us all momentum. Sorry, as you can tell, I'm highly excited.
Awesome. Thanks for that insight, Kat. Johan, How is the experience so far taking on this challenge with the SFM community?
Oh, it's unbelievable because now I feel that things starting to happen. Things on the outside start to happen. I think it's the mindset thing. I have booked Momentum Day, flight, and hotel, and I announced it also in the coffee call. And Martin said, "Great commitment." And I feel that even though I don't know exactly what I'm doing all the time, I feel it's some momentum, and Stuart just catches up where we are in a magic way, and he gives us what we need right now, and it feels amazing to get from the horse's mouth advice that you have seen, but you didn't really take it in because you tend to overcomplicate things, and it feels amazing, I would say. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Great insight, Johan. Thanks for that. Malene, sorry if I don't get your name right. I'm just trying to get used to it. How was your experience with this challenge so far?
Well, it's great. Just like the other two guys here have said. I mean, it's for me, it actually has meant the starting point of me broadcasting, you know, to my subscribers. Starting off a routine. You know, I really felt insecure about what to write about, and now we get all these great tips and ideas, and you know, on what to write about, and also how to think when we are creating our messages. So, and it also helps me keep things simple, which saves a lot of energy. I mean, Stuart is just that way. He's the simple guy, and he's very good at it. And I can catch on to that simple way of things, and it also makes it a lot more fun, which gives energy back. So it saves energy, and it brings me energy back for doing this thing. And furthermore, helps me to stay focused on my business the first thing in the morning. And that's the goal that I've been wanting to achieve for a while already. Instead of spreading my work throughout, you know, over the whole day, which is a complete loss of time and energy for me anyway. My brain works the best in the morning. So I want to use that to build my future. And yeah, so we are really getting top training as a bonus, you could say, really, on our investment, right? So, which shouldn't be taken lightly, I think. So it enables us to take the right steps forward, to continue growing our businesses, and this is something that will stay with us forever. And also Stuart, I mean, he's laser focused, I feel, in his training videos. I don't know if you noticed the difference, or you know, if you notice, like, he's really good. He's good. He's always been good, but now he's really laser focused, like I said, and boiling down all these riches like a sauce of wisdom and knowledge and strategy. So lovely. That's what I've been taking so far, and so far it's only 1 week, right? Out of 4. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. That was what a great insight. That's a great insight. And I've also been taking on this challenge, and for me, it's also like it has made me push my barriers to start blogging, because I'm not a big fan of blogging. I don't like blogging because I can't sit in front of my computer just typing something out. But taking this challenge has enabled me to start blogging more frequently. So that's one thing I'm proud of. And with this, I can see I can connect to my list more, and the training is just so fantastic. Because I'm currently doing a 8 to 6 in Africa right now, so when I go to work, I get so down, but when I come back and I type out a blog post or just share a video on my blog, I feel so relieved. I have some energy of fulfillment. I've done something good. So that's how this challenge is for me. It's something that's helping me build my business, and as we all said, it's a skill that is going to be with us forever. We're going to use this and try to strive with it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And also, how do we feel being mentored by Stuart? I know Melanie covered on this. Kat, do you want to hit on that? How do you feel being mentored by Stuart every day?
every day is wow. I do know that some people pay top dollar for this kind of information, as Madeline so readily said. That it's a bonus for us because it's 5,000 a month for mentorship by Stuart, and I think that's a weekly intertwining session. So yeah, it is like she said. He picks us up from where we are, and he just pushes us all forwards. And I do think that what's gratifying also, I think, and that's really great, is that Stuart seems genuinely happy with our feedback, and I think that no matter how big or small mentors get, if they keep that sort of down to earth, really happy. He does seem really happy because he's mentored millions. Well, I don't know about millions, but a lot of people, and he's happy that we're at least keeping up with it and going with it. He's happy with the feedback he's getting, and that gives us, anyway, me, more incentive to keep on going, because I don't want to let him down, as it were. It's not only your own, well, although he doesn't have anything to gain really. Well, he does monetary wise, but I think he's genuinely putting aside the money, and he's really happy to help, and I think that's just amazing. I'm lost for words, as you can see, but I'm up there on the energy level. So that's my take on it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks for that, Kat. Johan, how do you feel getting mentored by Stuart daily?
Well, one thing that surprised me is that I think he covered that in the webinar actually. That when you are outside momentum, it's very hard to get into it. But when you are in momentum, it's very easy to stay there. So actually, I feel more not so stressed by having this mentorship every day and doing more every day. I feel less stress, and I feel happy also that, well, I know we're going forward, and without noticing it, I think about this 90-day video challenge. I have no idea that I was developing myself, but they said they saw a big change in me. And I mean, everyone that doing the challenge, they may not see their own progress, and that's amazing. So you don't have to be controlled in every part, and the lovely thing is that you can be yourself, be more of what you are, and that is so wonderful, I think. So it feels awesome.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks, Johan.
Yeah, can I just interject here that yes, I do think that Johan has evolved. It's like he's blossomed out, like a flower. It's just sort of blossoming out, and he's almost ready to shine. Almost ready to shine, but he's keeping that for a little bit longer.
Thanks, Kat.
Awesome. Malin, what's your take on this? Getting mentored by Stuart daily. Your mic is muted.
How about now? Better? Well, like I said, I mean, I see that Stuart is better than ever. Actually, I mean, he's evolving too. I mean, I guess we have to take that into account, or remember that even though he's so experienced and has many years of experience already, he too gets better and better, and he's working on himself, and so yeah, I just love his videos, and for me, him taking this simple and light and having fun approach is for me just like being in heaven. And I didn't get there yet. I can't say that I got there yet. I mean, I come from a background where you used to write all these boring documents from public service, I think it's called. No, not public service. Never mind. But heavy documents that you have to write to different kind of authorities. So it's not an easy thing for me to all of a sudden get on there and being light and fun about things. But I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it, and I enjoy learning doing just that. So I appreciate that with Stuart a lot.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thanks a lot. As for me, taking part in this challenge is like it makes me not to overcomplicate stuff, like everyone said. Because right now, because I was scared of writing a blog at first, right now what I do is I see a video that I relate to it. I just write a blog about the video and then share it to everyone. And I find out that people also like the same stuff too. So it's not that complicated that you have to sit in front of a computer and write a 1,000-word blog. You just have to sit down and just share something that you relate to and just be yourself, basically. Anything that you see you enjoy, you can just turn the video into a blog and write about it, and people will share it and like and comment on it. So it's pretty cool to get mentored by Stuart because you get to be yourself, and it's basically about law of attraction. I know the light is gone. This is Africa, so it happens a lot. so, so yeah, so it's really about law of attraction. You just have to be yourself and keep on putting in the efforts that you have to put in. All right, okay, I'll pass it on to Kat now.
Yeah, thank you, Harry. You're obviously pumping out a lot of energy out there. It's all just going short-circuiting. Yeah, one thing I'd like to also add to the fact that yes, everyone's being themselves is part of the mentorship of Stuart, because he's really telling us to pinpoint and to, because as Madeline so readily pointed out, he's had years of experience, and he's also done it for just the money, where you're just doing it, and we're not in an entitled role here at the SFM. It's not, well, I don't know, I've never, maybe I have, I don't know, but entitlement means like, I paid for my whatever it is, so I'm entitled to get some results. Where are they? We all have the mentality that we want to work, and we're quite happy to work because work is so much fun. But that's Stuart's part, and that's where his mentorship is so brilliant, is that he's doing this so that we are working bloody hard and coming over barriers, like Tarek, who hates blogging but has come, he's found a solution because he's doing this challenge. And Madeleine, who used to write, really heavy documents, is now, sorry, you should brighten us there. Madeleine, who used to write these heavy documents, is learning to write lovely shorter essay type things, and Johan, who's just blossoming out, because that's part of the mentorship. The mentorship is making people shine, taking yourself out of the equation. And although he is shining because he's so happy that it is working, and he's I just think it is so brilliant, and there really are such good mentors, Jay and Stuart, together, and the whole community is buzzing. We're all reading each other's blogs and writing comments and posting things, and it really is sort of everyone's helping each other, and I think that's really specific to the SFM and the new way that business has got to be done, because that's just the way it's got to be done. I can't see any other way personally, and this is why I can give it my all, because I'm happy to do that. Johan, any last words on that, Johan? Keep going.
Yes, I think one thing that is really amazing also, that in the ordinary world we compete with each other. I was listening to an amazing clip with Bob Proctor actually, and he said, imagine that you sit in the kitchen and you have a pie, and you are 6 attendees there, and you all like the pie and want one piece each other, and it's equally shared. And if you sit there and think, oh, I have too little piece, I want more, then you have to take from the other, and they get diminished, they get less. But if you instead, that is the competitive mind, that is showing that part. But if you instead go to the creative mind, you make a bigger pie, and then you get same amount of pieces, but they're bigger, and everyone gets bigger. And that's what we're doing here. When we help each other with blogging, we help comments on the blog, we give them more traffic, and they comment on my blog and give me more traffic, and everyone wins. So there's no competition here, and that I love. To help each other, you help yourself. So that's what I want to add.
Yeah, and Madeleine, please feel free to interject whenever you want to.
Awesome.
As a
Awesome.
newbie, how do you feel about blogging? Don't forget to unmute yourself, Madeleine. Oh, well, we'll get to Tarek while she's unmuting herself.
Who's speaking? Tarek? Or
Oh, go ahead, Madeleine.
well, no, I don't really have anything to add. Or was there a question that I didn't hear?
No, that's fine.
No,
So,
because I don't really have anything in particular to add on this topic. Anyway, I mean, we're moving forward, aren't we? We have 3 more weeks, and I think we're going to see amazing things coming up, and it would be great to meet up again at the end of the challenge. You know, and to see where did we go? You know, what happened, and how much did we develop and evolve, and what kind of changes are we seeing? For me, it's still a bit early, I must say. 1 week only.
Yeah, Tarek, anything you'd like to add to that?
yes, awesome. Yeah. I'd like to add one more thing. We're going to our third and final point, and which is the benefits of taking this challenge. What do we feel the benefit is and progress in our business so far? As for me personally, what I've seen is I've taken my lead generation more seriously, and I'm now putting ads out there, tracking them to see if they're working out well, and I'm taking it more seriously, and I'm generating leads consistently just because of this challenge, and I'm also blogging consistently, and I'm also communicating with my list consistently. I think for like the first time last week, I got a good email from my list, not one of those fuck off ones, a good one with a guy telling me, "Oh, great points you shared with us." So I'm so glad someone enjoyed something from my list, so it wasn't another fuck off email again. So what are you benefiting from this, Kat?
I love your take on it, Tarek. Yeah, lead generation is one of them. It is nice to be able to write your list every day. Although I'd been broadcasting before, but it wasn't the same. I wasn't in the same sort of zone, and I have been getting a few unsubscribers, and I think they're brilliant because I don't want to waste time with those people either. I mean, if they want to go, then they go. I've had 1 or 2 people ask me questions, and I had before said to myself, I can't waste time with these people because they're just going to zap all my energy, and then they won't say anything, and they won't want anything nice anyway. So, but of course, when someone asks you a question, you try and be nice, don't you? So this is what I did. You can be kind, but you mustn't be nice. I think it's going to be my new slogan, actually. I've got to write it down because I keep saying it, but because you take time out, so you answer this person, and then you know, it'll take another thing, and they will answer something else, and you're sort of exchanging this, and you know, and in the end of the day, they just sort of go and shove it in your face anyway, whatever it might be, no matter how much you're trying to tell them it was different or whatever. So I think that I'm learning how to write better stories, that's for sure, because as I said earlier, I know who I want to talk to, and I know how I want to talk to people, and also it's teaching me how to give on one hand but not give on the other. You know, I give if you call me and you want information, then of course I'm here, but if you're just going to, you know, rock my boat for the sake of rocking my boat, then I've got to decide that you're not, you know, worthy of my time, as it were. And this is something I think that is really, really nice to be able to do. So I can't wait for the next one to write to me, and I will see. If I could just take like 5 seconds and just chill out and, you know, see how I'm going to write to these lovely emails that you talk about, Tarek, because that's, you know, that's what they come out to at the end anyway. So there's no point in being, you know, being nice to them, or just I remember one, I can't remember who it was, I think it might have been Jonathan Budd or someone like that, was saying, you know, just don't answer to the people like that and let them unsubscribe, because they will do anyway, and they'll just zap your energy and put you in a, you know, in a doubtful mood, and for so many hours, and it's just not worth your time. So it's learning how to be a leader, I believe that's called. I don't know, maybe. What about you, Johan?
there I am. It's much technical thing with this Hangout. You have to learn where to click. Okay. Yeah, I think that one thing actually came to my mind is that since we know Stuart is our mentor, then we don't have to doubt that trust part. We know him. We know, like, and trust him, and that makes it easier to learn faster. Maybe also that is the benefit, and we know. We learn things that make sense when he tells them. He tells them so easy, so we not overcomplicate the things. And I think the benefits are that I think for my personal that I'm learning more and more. I don't have to use my logic part so much. I use my other part when I meditate also, by the way. That don't know exactly everything, but your subconscious know everything. It knows more than your conscious mind trying to control. It must be like this and this, and then you ask yourself, why does it have to be exactly that way? How do you know? Maybe the universe knows better what is best for you, and you just go with the flow and trust what happens. You don't have control of everything, but you go with the flow and you have a gratitude and great feeling, and everything will be fine. So.
Awesome, Johan. And what's your take on this, Marlene? What do you feel you benefit from taking part in this challenge?
Well, the greatest benefit that I see so far is, like I said before, the habit and getting into the habit of speaking to my subscribers, because we know that most people want more time before they buy. They want to know who you are. They want to know not exactly what they buy, but from whom are they buying? Can they trust us? And I can totally relate to that, because I certainly did not press the buy button, right away when coming into SFM. So I guess that's the importance of keeping in contact with my subscribers and finding my voice. What is it that I would like to share with them? What is it that I would like to talk about? And I mean, the subscribers, that is actually the vein of gold, if you like. That is our business. Even though certainly some people will buy right away, but after that you have all your wonderful, beautiful subscribers that just hang in there, and they have patience with you and want to know more about you, and yeah, so better maintain that.
Awesome. Great point, everyone. I'm kind of loving this hangout. So basically, to summarize, what we spoke about how we feel taking part in this 30 days challenge with the SFM community, and we've also discussed how we also feel being mentored by Stuart, a 7-figure earner, daily on how to take on this challenge. And I quite remember before we took on this challenge, he held a webinar, and he was like, all right, guys, you need to get your act together. And this is what I've been doing, and you guys need to put this into action in order for you to see results that you want. Because he said he had a call with some few members that were not quite performing as they wanted to, and they weren't putting in the work. So once you put in the work, you get the result that you want. That's the main focus of this challenge, for us to put in the right work that we need, and so that we can get the right result that we also need for our businesses, take our business to the next level. And the final point we discussed is the benefits of taking on this challenge. So is there any few thoughts, any last thoughts, anything we want to add to what we discussed?
Yes, I want to come back on something Johan said. Thank you, Tarek. And he was talking about how we have this trust, etc., with Stuart. And the training was a lot, I can't remember the word you used anyway, Johan, I'm sorry, but easier, in inverted commas. And I wanted to go back to that when I said we had the elite, and so that brought it up a notch. It means that when you're talking about putting pictures on your lead capture pages or this sort of stuff, he can go quite fast, because it does mean that, well, sorry, Madeleine, you're right, new, so this proving, but we're hoping that in 7 months you might have put 1 or 2 lead capture pages together, maybe not as many as I have, or other people, but we're hoping that you've put one or two. And so the he's talking to elite members, so he will sort of speak differently than if you're talking to a complete newbie who's just arrived. And I think that also makes us realize how much we already know. In fact, okay, we need to tweak that. Yeah, I learned a whole load of stuff from the for example, when we put pictures on the lead capture pages, it's you have to upload it onto your computer, get onto your website, get the URL out, blah blah blah. Oh, that photo doesn't fit, so start again. Whereas if we upload it, which I do now, on, I forget what it's called, I think the picture manager is called, the URL is immediately there, and you just and you're saving, like, I don't know, 10 minutes per shot, so of course that is a lot better. And I also know those sort of little details, which makes our time a lot more efficient, I think is what I'm looking for. And but that doesn't, that is because he trusts us and he's talking to us like almost equals. Obviously, we're not 7 earners yet, but he's I think that also he's taking us up there because he's just saying, well, come along, you just do that. But he's not, when he's telling us, he's not treating us like babies. He's presuming we know certain things, which for me anyway has saved me so much time and energy and effort that yes, I can get 3 lead capture pages out like that. I knew how to do it before, but with my slow connection, whatever, we all have our own problems. I'm not in Africa, so I'm not, I always think of that when I start quibbling about my internet connection. I'm like, I'm not in Africa, so Tarek has to deal with just cut-offs, so I don't know about that. But try having 3 teenagers in the house that just eat your bandwidth, and that is like, but never mind. And I think that it makes us more efficient, more proficient, and eager to go on and progress. Anyway, and I'm totally in agreement with the also the other mindset stuff you were talking about, the subconscious and not the conscious mind. Of course, when the subconscious kicks in, it's going with the flow, and it is so much easier. And when you're going faster because you've learnt these little tricks, then of course the subconscious can just take over and just you're just going with the flow. And before you know it, oh, I've done it that way. Okay, yeah, that looks good, and you can concentrate on something else. Sorry, I'll be quiet because I can talk till the cows come home, so I'll just be quiet.
Awesome, Kat. Thanks for sharing. I know you can keep going on and on and on and on. You wanna add anything to that, Johan?
Well, I think it's I agree. It's amazing, this journey. I love to be here with you and creating our digital life. And I will encourage anyone watching this that take on this challenge, because it's really something unique. You have to experience it. You can't tell it, actually. You must experience it. And when you start doing the things that holds us back is often our fears of looking foolish and so on. But you don't have to fear that here, because here we lift each other instead, and we grow, and that's so wonderful.
Awesome. Thanks for that, Johan. And Mali, you want to add some few points to that?
Yeah, just one small thing. Catherine was touching on the technical thing about the lead capture pages, and I guess a lot of listeners perhaps don't know what that is, but I just wanted to say that all this technical stuff and all these technical programs that we're using, they really are not that difficult. That's what I would like to say. And even I, who have not been in for so long, I mean, you don't need to be in the system or in the program for very long before you can figure out those technical things. So that's what I wanted to say. That it's easy. It perhaps looks difficult and it looks complicated, and especially if you're overwhelmed with all the new things that you're learning. But they really made it so easily nowadays. So they made it easy nowadays, I wanted to say. So that's what I wanted to add. And I also made my first lead capture page.
Bravo!
Yay! You see,
And
Stuart,
it's a lot of
brilliant.
fun. Yes, it's a lot of fun. It you know, it brings out the creative part of you, which I really enjoy. So yeah.
Well done.
Well done, well done. Thanks for sharing that, Marlene. And as you've heard, to me, it's just like you have all the tools, but you're waiting for someone who has done it before to tell you, okay, do this and do that, and you will achieve what you want to get. For example, let me use a quick example here. Imagine someone who lost weight after being obese comes in and tell you that you're looking to lose weight. Just do this and do this and do that. This is what I did to lose my weight. And once you do that, you also lose your weight. So it is with Stuart, because he has done this. He has also started from scratch his online business, and he's telling us what he did exactly to get him to where he is to become a seven-figure earner. And we're just following that footstep. And it's not that he's teaching us something new, some new theory. We all know that. It's all in our arsenal. You just have to be yourself and take on the challenge. So this is Tariq Betson for TariqMarketing.com. Kat, if we want to get in touch with you, how do we get in touch with you?
Katbayan.com, or you can also go to the Hangout page, the Facebook page, sorry, Online Business Hangout.
Awesome. Johan?
Yeah, you can go to my authority site, to my blog, goktoponlinebusiness.com. That's on my side there, and the Facebook page, GOK Top Online, and also the Online Business Hangout. You can meet me there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And Marlene?
Marlenewald.com, or on Facebook, Marlenewald Online. That's the name of my page on Facebook.
Awesome, awesome.
Thank you.
And this is yours truly, Tariq Betson from TariqMarketing.com. And you can also catch me on the Hangout, on the business page on Facebook, which is the Online Business Hangout. Thanks for joining us, and have a lovely evening. Bye.